going to record a day in the life. I got my pre-workout and my pump mix right here. I mix C4 with P Science high volume. So yeah, it's a really good mix, by the way. Taking the high volume by itself is kind of like its flavor. It's Paradise Cooler, but it doesn't taste very good by itself. But mix it with another berry flavor, it tastes really good. But yeah, we're gonna hit the gym and we're gonna run some errands today. It's just gonna be the day in the life of me. One of the things I wanted to show you guys was my finds from Nike. They had a really good Labor Day sale. I got shorts for like, that are usually, I think these are usually like 40-ish bucks. I got them like for like 20 something bucks. And the ones that I had been wearing, see, yeah, they're usually $45, but I got them for $34, and these are really nice ones. I feel like I got these for cheaper. Did I not? Oh, I got another discount on top of that though. Love these shorts. The other ones that I wear a lot, I got from high school, so that's over 10 years ago. And then got this really nice hat. It fits really well. It's really comfortable, and it was only $19.99. So yeah, I'm gonna wear that today. So I have the hat on right now. I really, really, really like it. Kind of wish they would have made the swish a little smaller, but you know, it's comfortable, and it's really flexible, and it's like this dry fit material, so it's gonna keep me nice and cool. And then these are the other pairs of shorts I bought at the Nike outlet. You can fold this up like that, or you can just wear it normal like that. So yeah. So I haven't left for the gym yet because I got all tied up in my MacBook. But anyways, I ordered this cool fidget spinner right here, and then the fidget cube. They got good reviews, so hopefully it's awesome so I can play with them, and I'm gonna give a review and show you guys the fidget stuff. But yeah, I have a cheaper version of the fidget spinner, but I noticed, because I was using it all day yesterday while I was studying for something, and it really did help. But I noticed when I was just fidgeting with it, you know, at my bed with no sound going on, because I had the sound of the thing I was studying on, the video, without any sound on, I could hear this like screeching noise from the metal. It was getting really annoying. So the fidget spinner I ordered is triple the cost, because the one I got was $2 and some change at some store at the mall. But it's supposed to be more silent and smoother, so hopefully it is, because it's just nice to play with. And I got the cube as well, so I can play with that while I'm studying or doing something, because I noticed when I'm involved in either editing a video or whatever, I'll randomly just pick up my iPhone and realize that I'm opening it for no reason. I think I just want to, you know, fidget. So hopefully these things work out for me, because if they do, they really seem to help me focus and concentrate instead of, you know, doodling or doing something else. Whereas when I think they're nice, because when you're focused at looking at something or listening to something, you can do that without having to look at the fidget. You don't have to really think about it. You just play with it or whatever. So yeah. that back workout. I did back and some arms, but I wanted to do more arms, but there were a lot of people in the cable area, and I really hate asking if the person's using the machine, because most likely a lot of people hog 2 cable, you know, accessory thingies at once when they're only using one at a time. So yeah, so right now we're gonna go get some food because I'm getting hangry. It's 11 a.m. I typically would extend my fast till noon or 1, but I notice when I'm active like this, because I just worked out and I haven't been using caffeine strategically to push a fast, and I still have errands to run that I want to get done earlier than later, so I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A, and then I'm going to go, I think I need to go to Costco, because I want to buy a big bag of jasmine rice, but I'm not sure. I definitely want to try out using a crock pot, so yeah, I think I might buy one of those. This is new. They've never had a shade thing like that. Finally got to Chick-fil-A. I think they put this shade up for their workers, because sometimes their workers stand out here all day taking orders, so nice shade for them. I was gonna go to Chipotle, but I decided on Chick-fil-A because it's a little more precise, because it is fast food. Like, most of the, you know, grilled chicken nuggets, chicken patties are consistently like the same size, so the macros will be more consistent. Whereas Chipotle, the thing about that is there's human error. If you've ever noticed, sometimes workers give you a heaping scoop of white rice and then a little extra, and then sometimes they just give you a scoop. Like, it depends on the person who's working. Same with the protein. And I kind of want today to be a little bit more of a lower macro day, kind of be consistent, so I don't want to depend on, you know, it depends on who the worker is. And you know, I used to think like, no, I'm just gonna count the extra macros as 0 macros, but you know, that doesn't really exist. So that's why they don't recommend eating at places like Chipotle when you're either trying to really be precise on your macros, or if you're in a competition prep, because it's not very exact, and you know, the extra ounce here or 2 of rice adds up over time. So yeah. Alright, so I hate eating in the car, but I'm in a hurry, and I don't want to go all the way home just to eat this, so I'm going to show you what I got real quick. I ordered, this is like basically my cutting order while at Chick-fil-A. I got their barbecue sauce, 45 calories. All these sauces I got, I think, are 45 calories. Honey mustard sauce. Then I got grilled chicken nuggets. They're on the more expensive side. Like, this meal is pretty expensive. It was like $11 and some change. But these are the most macro-friendly nuggets they have. They're not deep fried, they're grilled. Basically like chicken breasts. And I got their grilled chicken sandwich right here with added pickles. And so that's what that looks like. Very healthy looking, but it's gonna fill me up. So I don't use all of what's in this sauce or these sauces, so I'll just like eyeball after I'm done with them how much I used and macro them from there. And then I also got some Texas Pete, which is 0 calories. And then, forgot to show you, I got their Splenda lemonade. It's their diet lemonade, basically. It's not 0 calories, because it's made with real lemon juice and stuff, but it's pretty darn good. Oh, it's really sweet. Like, it doesn't taste diet, so that's pretty darn good. 15 calories for this one drink. So I'm gonna macro that in too. I killed that Chick-fil-A meal. Those nuggets have never tasted so good. Usually when I have those grilled chicken nuggets, I'm always wanting the real nuggets, the deep fried ones, but yeah. I am nice and full, so I'm gonna go march myself, don't think you can see it, march myself to Costco and do what I need to do I really don't feel like doing all these errands, but I know I need to. So, yeah. Got these, blueberries, bananas. Trying to find macro-friendly stuff at Costco. These are one of the few things that I can drink while dieting, and the bubbles aren't so bad, the carbonation. Alright, so I just got back from Costco, put everything away. Now I'm about to go on my laptop so I can figure out if I could find a crock pot on Amazon, because the thing about Costco is they don't consistently have certain items. Like, they'll seasonally put something out and then they'll take it away depending on the location. So each Costco location varies on certain items. So I'm going to have to go search for one. Looking pretty good at 141. Weighed in this morning at 141.2 pounds. So yeah. Just took a shower, and all I had since I got home was one of those 5-calorie popsicle things. They're sugar-free, and now I'm going to make myself some protein ice cream. So what I do is I add some frozen bananas, frozen blueberries, then I got some whey protein that I'm going to put in there. So I blend it till it's pretty smooth, and then I'll add my scoop of protein. Uh-oh, I just spilled a little bit of my gains. Okay, save some of them. Protein. Alright, so this is going to be my snack before I hit the grocery store. Alright, so it's freaking hot outside. It's like over 108 degrees, I believe, and I don't want to leave the house. I honestly don't want to leave the house. So I figured out from what I have in my cupboard and in the fridge, I figured out what I'll eat for the rest of the night. And I'm still around my goal of 15-something calories, so yeah. This is the cheap widget spinner I bought at the other store. And you guys probably can't hear it, but there's like this squeaking noise. It's really annoying. But right now I'm going to go and start studying. I want to study for at least the next few hours. And it's for a CLEP that I want to take. If you guys don't know, there's like a CLEP, and then there's a DSST. I think that's like a Dante's test. There are tests available to people to take, and it does cost a certain amount of money to take a test, but if you don't feel like taking a college class for simple credits, like for something like a humanities or, you know, whatever credit you need, you can study, take the final exam, pay a certain cost, and have to skip altogether taking the class. And if you pass the exam, you earn all the credits. So that's what I'm trying to do, is take an exam for this one class so I could just get the credits. So we're going to make some dinner. I'm going to fry up some firm tofu. And then I'm going to heat up this in the microwave. I'm only going to have half a potato. I already weighed it raw. It's 300 something grams. And I'm going to heat up some chili that I have. I've been addicted to this chili I got from Costco. Just half a can of this. Macros are pretty decent. 12 fat. 23 carb, 20 protein. And then I'm going to heat up or bake 2 fish fillets. And these are the vegan brand. Not going vegan though, I've been eating more vegan foods though. I love when I'm right. I had some leftovers of a can that I thought was half, but as I put it in the pot, I realized that doesn't look like a cup, so I measured it. So I have a cup. I usually don't do this, but yeah. And then I took some out from a new can, so I was right. It was short because I looked at the pot and I was like, that doesn't look like a cup of chili. Okay, pro tip for when you're trying to be accurate, I keep a piece of paper and put notes. So the russet potato is 326 grams weighed raw. You want to go by the raw weight, not by after you cook. So here's the potato, and I'm going to stab it with a fork a few times. So you stab it with a fork. I'm going to stab it like 3 times, and then we're going to stab the other side. And I already rinsed and washed it. So yeah, you do that, and then I'm going to put it in the microwave. So if you don't have a microwave with potato settings on it, do 2 minutes one side, flip it over, 2 minutes the other side, and it should be good. You can test out how well it's done by stabbing it with a fork. But my microwave has a baked potato setting. You click this and it'll ask you how many, and then you just click how many. So definitely recommend looking at the different buttons on your microwave. I don't know why. I've owned microwaves for years, my whole life, but I never ever realized, you know, there are other buttons other than setting the time. So sometimes these buttons come in handy for like reheating your dinner, stuff like that. So my firm tofus, I'm kind of trying to get the moisture out of it, so that's why I put this paper towel here. I'm going to fry it with oil. Usually I just do a very light spritz of cooking spray, or try not to use any oils at all, but I am very low on my fats today. So I'm going to use a tablespoon of this oil, and I'm going to measure it with a tablespoon. So pro tip for that is, if you're not losing weight, start like being like a psycho and measuring everything. If you have to, bring the scale wherever you go. Like, you'll see that you're either overestimating, which is usually what a lot of people do, or you're significantly underestimating. So make sure you start going back to the basics, weighing everything on the scale, or measuring, you know, liquids with this. I try to do everything on the scale, because everything, like if you look at the nutrition label, everything's on with tablespoons and grams, but doing the oil with that is more accurate. So a tablespoon of oil, and start pouring it in. Now that looks like a lot of oil, but yeah. And of course, if the tofu doesn't take in all the oil, I'm going to subtract what I think is left on the pan. Okay, here's my most random dinner ever, but I put the fried tofu in with the chili to give it more volume, and then here are the grilled fish fillets. Actually, it's really good and has the texture of like fish. Got a lemon here that I'm going to drizzle on this. Got half that potato. I'm going to cut it in half and then put some of this. I can't believe it's not butter sprays or calories. Just be sure not to spray too much. And then I need to take my multivitamin. And then I have just the water. Okay, I'm about to take my multivitamin. It looks like this. Okay, took my multivitamin. I can't take multivitamins on an empty stomach personally, because I feel like really nauseous afterward. I know some people who can, but I can't. I'm going to have another popsicle. The last one I totally forgot. I dropped it, broke it in half, and didn't eat the other half, so I didn't drop this one, so that's good. But this is what these popsicles look like. And they're low calorie, they're sugar free. And yeah, comment down below on feedback on this video, and if you guys want to see more day of eating videos. It seems to be one of like my second most popular videos, other than like meal prep / inspirational videos. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I do read and try to respond to as many of the comments as I can. But yeah, today I was in a deficit. Macros at the end of day. Let's see. Well, let me add this popsicle. I don't even know if I added the other. Nope, I did not add the other popsicle. Popsicles. I had 1.5 popsicles. So 1.5 popsicles added 22 calories. And then let me give you the tally. I hit 1528, so 1,528 calories. And then let me look at the macros. 162 grams of carbs, 47 grams of fat, and 114 grams of protein. So pretty good. So yeah. I'm just trying to lean out a little bit because I had a very fattening weekend. And surprisingly, I didn't really gain weight. I've been staying at 141. That's good that that's consistent, but I'm thinking, you know, once I start counting macros, my water weight starts dropping and starts going down to the point where I'll know what like my true weight is without all that water I'm holding. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this day of eating, and I'll see you on the next one. So this is Grace in the future talking. I wanted to show you guys my Instagram. I have an Instagram right here, Grace Lee Fitness, and wanted to read to you one of my new posts for the day. Posted this today. I was just talking about genetics and how they play a huge role in your physique and everything like that. But, you know, I can't believe it's been less than a year ever since I was hospitalized and I lost all that muscle. And I guess I'll just read the last part of it. For those of you who don't know, I struggled from a huge setback when I was hospitalized for over a month. It's been more than 6 months post-surgery, and it feels like I'm almost to where I was, but not there yet. I think muscle memory is a fact, since it seems like not too long ago it was painful to lift a glass bowl of cereal to the dining table. Yeah, that's how small I was, skin and bones. I am not even over-exaggerating when I say, like, a small little bowl. It was painful to carry it to my dining table when I got at the hospital. I lost so much muscle mass, and I was literally, just skin and bones, because if you just lay in bed, because I was in the hospital bed like 90-something% of the day, not counting my like 5 to 10 minute walks around the hospital. I'd do laps around the hospital and not counting every time I had to run to use the restroom or run to throw up. But most of the day I was just laying in that bed, and I went from like I was high 130s to 118 pounds by the time I left the hospital. So if you can imagine that weight difference and all that muscle loss, it was crazy. It was so painful to even just sit on the toilet. I was going to ask my brother if he could buy those like cushiony toilet things that you put on the toilet to make it more cushiony, because it literally hurt to sit on the toilet, and I would put my hands underneath my butt to try to cushion it. But yeah. So the moral of the story is just never give up, you guys. No matter what you're going through, there's always someone who's going through something worse than you. And that's what I'm trying to exercise, is the gratitude, and to understand that there's always somebody out there who's experiencing something worse than I am. So, yeah, final words.